Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever one happens to be for you. Yes, it's a little bit dark because it is the night of the game and I'm recording straight after it. So we do manage to limp through the game and win 1-0. Now, I feel like maybe the first half of the first half we were decent. I do think they still did have some chances, and as did we, kind of, but we didn't have anything, I think, that was that clear cut. We did get very lucky with the goal, it was an own goal. With Bergvall whipping it into the box and him mishandling it, and it went into the net. But barring that, I don't think we were super attacking, but they did sit back after a little while and sat a little bit deeper, and we did struggle to break them down. At points, we were quite slow and ponderous with the ball, I'm not going to lie. And then the second half, they come out and they seem to have a bit of a rocket in them, and they did control a lot of that game. They seemed to be much more dangerous. They had much more chances. They definitely looked like they were the more dangerous team in that second half. We had maybe very few opportunities. There was a chance where Porro went all the way up the field, nobody was there. We won the ball back, and then Richarlison just gave it straight back to them. And then at a point, there was I think the 57th minute, we just literally just given the ball away and just couldn't keep the ball at all. And it was disastrous. It was horrible to watch. I'm not going to lie, I do think that was a bit of a struggle to watch, especially that second half. We didn't look like we really had much in us, even when we did make the changes. One, come on, didn't really do a lot really. I think Xavi Simons and Kudus were probably our best two players overall, but I still would like to see Xavi in the middle and playing. And also, occasionally, I feel like he is muscled off the ball a little bit easy. But apart from that, I think he was really good and looked really threatening, and as did Kudos. So I think they were probably our best two players. Richie, another one where he was just non-existent really. He didn't the ball just couldn't stick to him when they were just trying to get up to him. He couldn't hold the ball. A few times when he missed kicked. He had maybe I think that one chance when he had that possible header, and he didn't get hold of it, and that was it really. I can't really remember him really doing much overall in the game. So yes, our first Champions League game, we did get the 3 points, and I'm very, very glad. But it was a bit of a scrappy game, a bit of a scrappy win, and sometimes you just have to get those ones over the line. It was a tough game, I'm not going to lie. But like I say, we got the points, and that's what the most important part is when it comes to the Champions League. So yeah, I'm happy enough to get those points, and let's move to the next Champions League game. They do get a bit tougher. We have got a couple of tough fixtures, but mostly they're okay. Our group isn't the group of horrors, but we still have the opportunity to get through, I think, without playing any playoff games. So we, of course, need to pick up the points. So, yeah, that game was a bit of a difficult watch, but we did it. We got those points, and that's, like I say, that's all you can ask for the first game. And as I say, I think that maybe Thomas Frank could have made changes perhaps a little bit sooner, and I think that would probably be my only slight criticism of Thomas Frank overall. And so I think, yeah, like I say, I don't think that there's much else to say about that game, if I'm completely honest. So please don't forget to smash that like button, and please make sure that you give me your opinion in the comments. I would love to know who your man of the match was, who you thought did well, who you thought did bad, and yeah, just let me know, and I would love to hear you. And yes, it is back to wearing hoodie times because it is turning a little bit chilly. Not going to lie, it's been chilly the last few nights. So yes, back in my hoodies, keeping myself warm. So I hope that if it's cold for you, that you're keeping yourself warm. Take good care of yourself, and we'll speak again real soon.